St. George police are asking for help to identify a suspect caught on camera during a retail theft. And in Hildale, an oil truck bursts into flames during road work, damaging a nearby home and injuring the driver. Plus, your daily weather forecast with highs, lows, and everything you need to know for the days ahead.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Monica McLaughlin. An oil truck erupted in flames during road work in Hilldale, damaging a nearby home and injuring the driver, according to fire officials. For more on what neighbors witnessed and how firefighters contained the blaze, here's Stockton Myers.
Residents near Newell Avenue in Hilldale Wednesday afternoon witnessed a fire that was engulfing the roadway and an oil truck meant for road maintenance. According to a statement from the Hilldale, Colorado City Fire Department, the oil on the street was meant for chip sealing the road, but somehow caught fire and then spread to the truck.
Hilldale resident Ashley Zitting recorded the scene
As streams of fire shot out from the vehicle, almost engulfing two residents in the process. Those two residents were attempting to save a man in his home who had difficulty walking. Porter Barlow, the assistant fire chief for the Hilldale, Colorado City Fire Department, says the driver of the truck sustained burns, but is going to be okay. No other injuries were reported from the scene, and only one home sustained damage from the fire.
Thanks, Stockton. St. George police are asking for the public's help in identifying a man accused of stealing high-ticket items from a local retail store. Here's a closer look at the suspect and how investigators hope the community can assist.
So we're just hoping that someone in St. George or outside of St. George knows this person and can get us that information. Yeah, that's the best photo that we have right now of that suspect. So this case it actually happened the end of July here at a local retail store within St. George, where the person went in, took some packaging off of a couple of high-priced items, went into the checkout stands as if he were going to pay for those items, and then chose not to do that and walked out of the store with them. Got into a vehicle and drove away. So we have retail theft happen often here in St. George, and so from our standpoint, we're working with the citizens, broadening those sets of eyes and the knowledge that the citizens have to help us in solving some of these crimes that are happening in our city.
A weed burn gone wrong sparked a fire that destroyed part of a Leeds home Wednesday night, though all residents made it out safely, firefighters said. We'll go back to Stockton Myers for more on what led to the blaze and how firefighters were able to contain it.
Firefighters with the Hurricane Valley Fire District responded to reports of a structure fire in Leeds Wednesday evening. A home just off exit 22 of Interstate 15 reportedly caught fire underneath the eaves of the house. The flames then spread to the front of the home and then into the attic. Tyler Ames, the battalion chief for the Hurricane Valley Fire District, says the first responders began their offensive from the front of the structure.
It was coming out from underneath the eaves of the home on the alpha, the front Bravo side of the structure. And so they initiated an offensive fire attack from there. They kind of knocked it down from the outside, and then they were able to make their way inside because at that point it got up into the attic. So they were able to pull some ceiling and kind of fight the fire from the inside and get it knocked down from there.
Ames says the cause of the fire is still under investigation and the level of damage the home sustained is still being determined. As for the residents of the home, an off-duty firefighter happened to live near the site and was able to assist.
Our understanding is that it was occupied, but everybody was able to get out of the homes. One of our off-duty firefighters lives around here, so he was able to come over and verify that everybody was out of the house.
Thanks again, Stockton. Now we'll take a look at your daily weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. In St. George, it is currently 107 degrees. Tonight's low will fall to around 81, and tomorrow will be another extremely hot day with highs reaching 108 before cooling to about 81 tomorrow night. An extreme heat warning remains in effect, so take precautions if you're spending time outdoors. In Mesquite, it is even hotter right now at 109 degrees. Temperatures will dip to 87 overnight, then climb to 112 for the high tomorrow with a low near 87. Mesquite is also under an extreme heat warning with dangerously hot daytime highs and very little overnight relief. Cedar City is sitting at 91 this evening, expected to cool down to 64 overnight, then warm back up to 93 degrees for tomorrow's high, with a low of 64 tomorrow night. The Region 9 volleyball season is underway, and teams are already battling in tight matchups. For more on the highlights and where the standings are shaping up, here's Aaron Crane with your sports update.
Thanks, Monica. Region 9 volleyball is back and the season is already heating up. Crimson Cliffs opened the region play with a hard-fought 5-set win over at Pineview. Sophomore Jesse Maxfield led the Mustangs with 21 kills, while Pineview's Kier Samfong countered with 18 for the Panthers. Desert Hills, the defending region champions, stayed unbeaten with a sweep at Cedar, improving to 3-0 in region play. And Snow Canyon edged Dixie in a marathon 5-set match powered by freshman Tally Toop's 25 kills. Desert Hills was picked by coaches to win the region again this year, but with strong starts from Crimson Cliffs and Snow Canyon, the battle for the title looks wide open. Now back to you, Monica.
Now we'll head over to Sheldon and Amy for your favorite weekend adventure guide.
That's right, so many great events happening right here. We're in Mesquite, actually. There's a lot of great events happening.
We're at the Virgin River, and this weekend, the Kings of Queens is going to be playing.
Oh, the Kings of Queen. It's a great tribute show. You got to come see it. Plus, you hop over the freeway and go to the Casablanca Resort. They've got some great entertainment over there.
Ready for some rock star karaoke?
Oh, man, feel like a rock star. We're doing karaoke with a band. You're going to feel like a rock star.
And Yellow Brick Road's playing on
Always
Saturday?
putting on a great show, Yellow Brick Road. Plus, they've got Casa After Dark. It's a pool party for 21. It's 21 and older, and it's free. You get in the pool and have a beverage.
And don't miss out on the Enterprise Corn Fest is happening.
That's right, up in Enterprise. The Corn Fest is a big deal. Car show, food, vendors, music. It's going to be fantastic. Get out of town. Whether you're coming south or west or wherever that is, you got to get over here. And to see our full list of weekend events, check out our TGIF listing on stgeorgenews.com.
Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.